Hello there! Dzień dobry wieczór, z tej strony Franek 14 Karyka, a dzisiaj sobie zagramy w Asasyna i lecimy tym razem z fabułą. Lecimy z fabułą, bo dawno właśnie fabuły nie było, tylko mieliśmy zadania poboczne, bo nie chciałem niczego ominąć, nie?
Alexios, it's you!
To Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Nie zupełnie.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I
Była
was a
na
baby,
dziobie, albo...
but every once in a while something feels familiar. It's nice.
Albo na dziobie, albo z tyłu. Z tyłu jak się nazywa statek? Bo z przodu to jest dziób, ale z tyłu to... Nie wiem.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different
Tylny
from
dziób
Kefalonia.
na tylnym
But
dziobie
what are you doing here?
I'm here to get
się
you ready.
zakradło.
I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
Dla Aspa...
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was
Okay.
lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
No dobra,
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
tak jak w sumie jak w Wiedźminie, nie? Że też się nie lubi przebierać.
I feel
Geralcik.
uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say
W
that
sumie
like it's a
włosy
good
też
thing.
ma podobne
It
do
is.
Geralta.
If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all
Alexios.
ready to go in.
Alexios
Don't worry.
z Kefalonii,
You've done
z
scary
Rivi,
things than
kurde.
this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
No dobra, Herodot? Czy to ty? Czy to ty?
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler
Potężny
has finally made
najemnik.
his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they
A
in
lud
turn
i
need
goście potrzebują
Pericles.
Peryklesa.
You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues.
I co mi dali? Jakąś michę? No michę mi dali.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. two of the most
Sofokles
celebrated playwrights
i
today.
Euripides.
No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
To nie było zbyt intelektualne.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much
Protagoras.
praise as the great Socrates himself.
Sokrates, o kurde.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes
Kurczę,
for the
no,
occasion. And
Były,
the poor
były
thing
takie
gesticulating
złe
like an
wybory
ape
dla mnie.
is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates.
O ku...
Always
Nikczemny
appearing
Sokrates.
where I least expect him.
Alcybiades.
Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Ojejku. On jest kompletnie pijany, Alcybiades. Masakra.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
No jaja są.
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something
Dobra.
about your mother.
Me too.
Kogo my tu mamy? Z nimi nie mogę gadać. Z tymi mogę. Kim ty jesteś? Protagoras. A gdzie jest twój Pitagoras? Gdzie jest twój potomek? Jaki potomek? Co ja gadam? On jest potomek Pitagorasa. Hermippos.
Sure,
Porozmawiamy.
we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next
O
great
Kleonie.
leader of Athens, Cleon.
Kleon to idiota.
I saw Cleon talk at the Pnyx. Even for a politician, he's scum.
Bah, you sound like every other blowhard in this place. Cleon is a champion of the people, and he's ready to tear down Pericles' elitism.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
I zapamiętaj moje słowa.
I'm
Co
looking
wiecie?
for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or
Oh, forget it. If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Why isn't Aspasia here?
can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
This has been useless. Here.
Bywajcie. Czekajcie ludzie. Mamy tak. Do dna. Czciciele. Który to ten może być, nie?
And so it isn't the rich
Czyli
and
to nie.
powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say? Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating young brother. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
O co chodzi?
Ah, the Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later. Ah, the Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
Ktoś tutaj może porozmawiać ze mną, czy nie?
A new
O,
face in Pericles is abound.
Arystofanes.
That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell
Orangutan.
me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind.
Aristophanes.
I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a
Euripides.
playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Okay.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the
Bulgoczący
flapping
bukłak.
bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
Well, if you'll excuse
Takie
us,
sobie.
I'm working on my impression of you. I call it the pretty monkey.
Małpa w odzieniu. Coś taki. Masz chyba ujemny iloraz, gościu.
Ah, the Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
Ja bym coś lepszego wymyślił.
I'm too busy to deal with you at the moment. Go on now, out of my kitchen.
A tutaj jest interakcja. Oliwa. A ty, zacny człowieku, to jesteś Sofokles jesteś.
Euripides.
Jesteś bogatym, aroganckim bucem. Szukam wskazówek.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I?
I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens.
Spartanka w
Sounds intriguing.
Atenkach. Spartanka w
Though, if you
Atenkach.
expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
Zbyt
You
wiele.
could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov. But he
Wykształcił.
doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Argos?
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
To
You
nieźle.
need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in,
Wino.
and I'll slip away
Co daj mi.
unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of
Esculapa?
theater, and so on, and so on.
Ojcem
I'm sure it's a
teatru.
real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're
Dobra.
awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with
Niż
a banal young
braterstwo?
plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
Dobra.
I'll get the wine.
Pójdę lepiej po wino.
Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
Okej.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Czyli dla tego.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
Niewolnica? Kurczę, słodkie lubi ten. Arystofanes, tak? Ten lubi słodkie, ale Euripides, kurde, lubi sobie wypić wytrawne, nie? Dajmy na...
Here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
How's Euripides?
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful.
It wouldn't be...
I co, tylko tyle mogę wina? Nie mogę więcej... A. Dobra.
Care for another impression? My favorite is Sophocles.
That one isn't
Ale miałem
funny.
Eurypidysa,
When I
kurde.
need to relax, I start to fight.
Eurypidysa miałem,
For you,
kurczę,
though.
upić, a nie niego.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine.
You and Aristophanes could both
Dobra.
use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we
Dałem
dine
słodkie,
here and
żeby-
praise Pericles, or we dine
żeby
with
się
Cleon.
upił.
But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Do dna.
Let's
Tak miałem.
conjure Dionysus, shall we?
Dajcie słodkie, słodkie. Tak.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods.
Widzisz,
Another round.
widzisz gościu ten. Ha.
Ready for more?
Widzisz, właśnie lubił ten.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
Widzisz,
I could
on
outdrink
lubi
both of you
słodkie.
with one hand.
Chyba.
Let's have some more.
Chyba, że trochę ten.
You ready for another?
Another happy landing będzie zaraz. Another happy landing będzie.
This wine is terrible.
Okropne, a lubisz przecież słodkie
You,
chyba.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Nie wiem, dziwny jest ten Arystofanes,
She
kurde.
lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every pidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in
Argolidzie.
Argolidzie to beg Asclepios for his
Esculapa.
divine pity. I should know, it's my
Oh.
home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a
Hippocrates.
physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him
Przybytek
for
w
help,
Argolidzie.
there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing.
Po
Come
pijanemu.
back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it.
Dobra, pośpiewamy sobie w takim razie.
Here I come.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like
Dobra,
to sing?
śpiewamy.
You like to sing.
Jakie są
What did
zasady?
you have in mind?
One of us will sing, then the other, and then back again. We'll take turns making verses, and whoever makes the best
O kurde.
is the winner.
Ale jaja.
Let's do this.
I want to play too, but who should start?
Every Pidgey should start. It was his idea.
Fine, fine, but let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
The Spartan hordes outside.
Bydło.
Your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't train, but they squall.
Pericles guarantees death for us all.
Oh, so bring your merchants
Bankiet.
and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers.
To jest
It
wojna,
is war,
wojna,
war,
wojna.
war.
Tak jest.
Without our fathers and mothers, we rose straight to Hades for the belly of Milos. We are alone, and so we row. For a short life we row.
Machamy, machamy, machamy. Co to było?
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
So grab your spears and grab your daggers. Plunge them deep in. Heroes they'll make us. This is war. 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 This is war. War. War.
War, war, war. Enough, enough. You're a great singer.
The best.
Ale
You
jaja
should
są
act in
tutaj.
my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has
Ja
turned out much
pierdzielę.
better than I ever could have
Co żeśmy tutaj wymyślili? A, 100 drachmy?
Find Hippocrates in Argos. I'm sure
Kurde. Ale jaja.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway.
Godność.
If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Dobra, do dna, ale to było fajne.
find Hippocrates in
A z tobą można pogadać?
Ah, the mistios from the ostracism.
Czyli później, tak? O kurde. O.
Someone's being hurt.
Komuś dzieje się krzywda.
Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her.
Ty kozo...
She likes to watch.
A, lubi popatrzeć, no to nie.
Such
No to koza jest jakaś kurde dzika.
aggression.
Taka
I can see
taka
why
agresja.
Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Join us.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Widzę, że uczt.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of
Ali.
oil again.
Ali?
Alibaba
Like
i
you when they give
40...
you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining
I
about me
40
walking
heterek.
unencumbered
I koza.
through her symposiums.
Kozy. I 40 kuz.
It sounds so good when you say it.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight,
Oliwa.
we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Join us. Join to the dark side. Nie.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali.
Alibaba i
All
40
business right until the end. I like that.
heterek.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time
40
ago.
heterek.
Fled Sparta.
Ze Sparty.
No one flees Sparta, but let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in
Corinthia.
Corinthia.
Pietera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force.
Władza.
And the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali, come back inside.
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without
Anthusa.
her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much. but it's a
Mrówka
start.
domowa? Anti-house.
So, Pete,
Anthausa. Ikaros niedostępny, super. Mamy jeszcze Sokratesa, proszę państwa. Sokratesa. Witamy, Sokratesie.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
O.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasimo.
Dobra, muszę się skupić.
Would you
Czy
agree
zgadzasz się,
that the act
że
of
magia
ruling
jest
is
sztuką?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Kurwa.
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war,
Sztuca,
doesn't the general
sztuka.
guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
Kurde, no
You
dobra.
just
Nie
said
ma
a
więcej.
general isn't
Nie ma
self-serving when he
więcej
brings order to his
odpowiedzi.
troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Jakby było więcej opcji, to inaczej było. Albo zrobić... powinni zrobić taką grę, w której można byłoby sobie wpisywać swoje własne odpowiedzi na klawiaturce. I mów wpisać, kurde, wtedy i co by odpowiedział wtedy? Co by wtedy odpowiedział, jakby mu odpowiedział moimi słowami, kurde. Zagiąłbym dziada. Tutaj mam tylko dwie możliwości.
I couldn't
tyle.
help but notice
Aspazja.
your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an
To
interesting
interesująca
character.
osoba.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you.
Zaraz
Now,
behind you.
allow me to introduce myself. My
Jestem
name is Aspasia.
Aspazja.
I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
To nie ja. Szpiegujesz mnie.
Your
Szpieguję.
spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know
Agathe.
Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
Admirałem.
Her name is Xenia.
Xenia.
When we last spoke, she was in
Xenia.
chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
A ją popchnąłem.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Mogę z kimś porozmawiać.
You should find the
Możemy sobie pośpiewać. Dobra. I którędy mam się tam dostać? Którędy? Oj, ludzie, ludzie. No. Witajcie. Hello there. Kurczę, którędy ja mam się do nich udać? Może tędy? O! Tu są schody. Wow! Odnalazłem schody. Porozmawiaj z Peryklesem. Porozmawiamy sobie. Tak jest. Witaj, Peryklesie.
Alexios!
Herodot.
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
To nie wina Phoebe.
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Rozumiem.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Ciekawe, ciekawe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying.
Tak, tak.
This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Czas pokaże. Pom, 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 pom. Schodzimy na dół. Można coś więcej porozmawiać z wami?
You're back.
A.
This has been...
A ci co tutaj robią? Tak się kurczę ustawili dziko.
Find Hippocrates in Argo.
I'll help you however I can during your...
Okej, czyli już opuścić można.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need a weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Mogę
I've
już
had
iść.
enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Drodzy widzowie, wybieram się
There's a
wszędzie.
woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He
Trzy po
sure
trzy.
does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
Kefalonia.
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Byłem
knew I
już
could
na
count on
Kefalonii i nie mogę nic zrobić. Może teraz się coś mogę. Odblokowano osiągnięcie światłe umysły. Jestem światłym umysłem. Odblokowałem osiągnięcie, proszę państwa.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
Misję.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Zobaczymy, zobaczymy.
Bye, Alexios!
O, trop dotyczący czciciela. W Attyce Polemarcha, tak? Powiadasz? Polemarcha ma. W Attyce. Sokrates. Może zrobimy dla Sokratesa. No dobra, w takim razie to by było na tyle w tym odcinku. Dziękuję Państwu za uwagę i do usłyszenia niebawem. Elo, elo 3, 2, 0.